I was out at some of the 9/11 observances yesterday, and people were saying that Cort Klopping really knows his stuff. And we turn to you each and every morning because we count on an accurate forecast.
Well, Kelly, I do my best to deliver that every day. And of course, I've been around for a little while, and I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on what we're going to be seeing out there. And the handle for today tells me that we're going to be seeing a little dip in temperatures this afternoon compared to yesterday. It's not a huge difference, but it is going in the right direction. The south wind's kicking in, leaving us with temperatures falling short of yesterday's high temperatures this afternoon. That leaves us bright and warm for your Tuesday. We'll see temperatures heating up, though, Wednesday into Thursday. Thursday looks downright toasty across our region. We'll stay fairly hot through the end of this work week, but then another cooling trend on the horizon this weekend into early next week. So it's a roller coaster in temperatures in your 7-day forecast. A live look outside this morning. This is the Sundial Bridge in Reading. Clear skies overhead, and we'll see more of the same through the day as the sun rises this morning. It's going to be a bright one. Fantastic conditions for getting out for that fresh air, no matter where you're trying to take that walk early to midday today. Towards the afternoon, might be a little toasty for you. Now, temperatures right now hovering mostly in the mid-60s for the valley. Not much variety out there, and we do have quite a few reporting sites that are down, especially in the mountains early on today, so something to bear in mind there. But what we're seeing in our higher elevations, 40s to low 50s, 50s to mid-60s in the foothills, low to mid-60s right now in the valley. So not too shabby for those temperatures as you're getting ready to head out the door. You might even want that light extra layer, but you won't need it very long. Winds out of the northeast to 6 miles an hour right now, but as we head into this midday forecast, winds are going to be out of the southeast. They'll stay up to around 10 miles an hour for most of the day. This is going to usher in that cooling influence from the Delta breeze today, but that ends tomorrow. North winds developing as that low pressure that's bringing the south winds exits off to the east. High pressure is building in. We're left with north winds that dry us out a bit, and they don't result in the same cooling influence as what we're seeing outside today. Getting a little stronger for those winds overnight Wednesday into Thursday, and then it's more modest north winds Thursday through the day. And boy, those temperatures are rising as we see that shift in the winds on the way. Satellite and radar overnight into early this morning. Clear skies overhead. High pressure to our west driving the sunshine and the warm temperatures, but low pressure tracking into the Pacific Northwest is what's going to help to usher in that Delta breeze influence today. That cooler marine air riding through the Bay Area north over the Delta and into our region. That's going to keep our humidity a little higher. Temperatures down a bit as that source of the air mass that's being transported north is cooler, and it also leaves us for the most part with sunshine today. Your hyperlocal futurecast showing you some clouds spilling south into our region, but they're going to be fairly thin, so you still want the sunglasses on your way out the door. Noon today, we've got plenty of sunshine on tap. Towards your afternoon, a few more clouds spilling in. Might see some scattered sprinkles in Siskiyou County, but that's about it. Staying clear overnight tonight and through early tomorrow with plenty of sunshine on tap for your Wednesday. Temperatures heating up as the north winds pick up. Thursday is the peak of our heat this week. It's going to be sunny, bright out there and toasty. Friday, not quite as hot as Thursday as we see the south winds returning. And then temperatures similar to Friday on Saturday. We start to see a chance for some showers popping up in our mountain zone Saturday. Sunday looking a little bit more likely for those showers with a few clouds overhead. And then we do dry back out early next week. But temperatures are trending down by that point, and they'll be much more comfortable heading through next week's forecast. Today, high temperatures mid-80s to low 90s in the northern mountains. We'll end up in the 70s to mid-80s in the Sierra and Southern Cascades. 70s to mid-80s in the foothills as well. 85 for Paradise, 83 for Magalia, 84 for Forest Ranch. If you're in the valley today, 95 degrees for Reading and Anderson, 94 for Red Bluff, cooling into the lower 90s in Butte County, 91 for Chico and Orville. Looks like we'll still hit 94, though, in Willows this afternoon, so it's going to be fairly toasty, but not as hot as yesterday. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast, where your weekend's always in view, back up into the mid-90s in Chico Wednesday, upper 90s Thursday, and then it's mid-90s Friday and Saturday before we cool into the low 90s Sunday and upper 80s on Monday with lows hovering in the low to mid-60s through the next 7 days. Reading, mid-90s today, up to triple-digit heat Thursday, looking likely 103 degrees Thursday afternoon, but back to the mid to upper 90s Friday and Saturday, mid-90s Sunday, and then low to mid-90s early next week. So, Kelly, this is a roller coaster heading your way. The peak of that coaster is going to be 103 degrees on Thursday in Reading, sliding back down into those lower to mid-90s early on next week.